This is Robin Nelson with Horror Pop After Midnight. I'm at the Nightmares Film Festival in Columbus, Ohio. I'm here with actor Michael Merchant, who's in the zombie action thriller Johnny Z. How's it going, Michael?
Oh, it's going well, thank you. You want to hold it?
Yeah, hold it a lot easier.
Sure.
Okay. So, what excited you about getting into this project?
Sure. So actually, after working with Jonathan on one of his first films, he had reached out to me about the idea of Johnny Z. So this was probably 15 or so years ago. So it's been a long process. And when he was finally ready to make it after Night of Something Strange, I was like on board 100%. So I loved the script when I finally got to read it, and he was finished with it, and just seemed like a lot of fun. I was always into those types of movies anyway, growing up. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to do.
So was this your first time getting into like martial arts training and fighting?
Yeah. So I actually trained with one of the lead actors, Felix Cortez, for a couple months at the DC Sun Coalition or near Virginia. And so, yeah, we focused and trained on Kali, which is a Filipino martial arts, and Felix is a grand master at that martial arts. So it was a lot of fun working with him and getting to train and learn legit moves. So it was actually kind of cool to kind of almost feel like an action star in a way when I had no experience or background, just always fantasizing about being like Jean-Claude Van Damme and stuff. So that was fun.
So what was it like working with Felix on screen? You guys had that great chemistry.
Oh yeah. We spent a lot of time together, like during the filming and even like outside of it during the training, and we would talk and just kind of get to know each other. And working with him and his family, his son was involved as well, and so we just kind of got to know each other, and at that sort of level that made it very easy to get along. We still talk, occasionally when he's not busy kicking ass, but it was like I almost wanted to feel like a puppy that he had found, and just kind of be like some rescue for him, and just kind of be vulnerable with him, and want to learn and look up to him as like a son would. And so it was a very good relationship with Felix. I love him a lot.
So on the set, you guys were actually at a real prison?
Yeah, so there's an abandoned prison in Virginia that we got to utilize for a lot of the scenes. And then the farmland around the prison was a part of the same state property. And so everything pretty much that we shot, except for the final fight, was all in Virginia in that property. And the final fight was up in New York and Syracuse. And that was like an abandoned warehouse that they used for Halloween prop storage. But it was an actual prison that's been abandoned for some time, and they let us use it, and it was awesome. It was a great place to be. Yeah.
So how much fun did you get to play as Johnny Z? You were more like a silent assassin.
Yeah.
And there was kind of a few funny stuff, how you'd be going around popping from room to room.
Yeah. Just I always, not knowing the background of Johnny Z, it's left up in the air. What is he really? Is he related to the main villain of the story, played by David McMahon, who did amazing. Like, he's so good on screen. And I just kind of wanted there to be some mystery and not even want to know the background until after we were done. Like, I was like, okay, Jonathan, tell me what the story is, behind my birth, And so it was, just kind of being like a wild animal, taking in everything I could, and, just absorbing it. I wanted to do everything. Even though I wear a mask 99.9% of the time, I still wanted to be the person behind the mask and just live that moment and really take it in. So it was a lot of fun and completely different from everything I've ever done. So it was great.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, you really did, and I like the film. So I don't know if you don't know or anything. Is there might maybe be a sequel? Because the way how it ended, it looked like there may be a sequel.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a sequel. We're probably going to do Dawn of Something Strange, a sequel to Night of Something Strange first. A lot of fans have been clamoring for that, and we're really excited on what we're working on for that. So we'll be probably doing that first, and then a sequel to Johnny Z. So we have a lot of really cool ideas to go.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Tell me about that film you just mentioned. What was that film about?
Night of Something Strange?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a zombie film that we shot back in like 2013, 2016 time period. It came out and did pretty well. We were on Shudder for a while and got some really good deals for streaming, and it was really well received. And especially during the height of the pandemic, everybody was looking for infection movies, and this was kind of a unique STD zombie virus. So yeah, it was definitely different, but a lot of people seem to either hate it or love it, but we love them all anyway.
I definitely need to check that out. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that one.
Oh yeah, it's quite different from Johnny Z, so don't go in expecting that. But yeah, it's really gory, outrageous, over the top. It's a parody of like 80s horror and just kind of taking it to the extreme. So yeah, definitely look it up. That's fun.
I definitely will. Thank you so much for chatting with me. And
Yeah, of
where can
course.
everybody find you on social media?
Sure. So I'm on everything. Instagram is actor Michael Merchant. Twitter is actor M Merchant. So yeah, I mean, you can find me everywhere. So just look it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care.